maroon. These cats are ready to put forth a performance worthy of the light show that they've treated these fans to ahead of our primetime clash. Welcome to UFCU Stadium in San Marcos, Texas, home to the Texas State Bobcats. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Maryland Terps, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Terrapins will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's talk for just a minute about Texas State. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. Three-star linebacker giving them a commitment. And getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
This is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that you know they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
Got stuffed on first down at 2nd and 10. Jackson will run. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose. And third down is coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught. How did the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Probably the toughest call on the sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25.
Yeah, ready to hop on. You said what?
Quarterback making it.
Already hop on.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Found a seam.
I seen that. That's me.
I like the job on the angle route, putting his foot in the ground, crossing the defender's space, and making it an easy pitch and catch for the QB.
This shit about to be bucks.
And the Bobcats have it with a first and 10. From the gun, running back on.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of those. But if they start to have it down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing out.
Picked up 2 yards on that one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Askins. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And a really nice job by the defense of winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. They'll move the wide receiver. Jackson gonna throw it. Buys a little time. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. They want to run it left.
Throw the fuck your RPO, nigga, damn.
Where to go? Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
God damn, bro. You doing some dumbass fucking shit sometimes, bro.
Getting in the backfield, making something happen, and you could tell they got in there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
Makes the catch. It's Webb. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Washington. The throw to the outside is complete. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
The Terrapins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the move. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
And the Terrapins trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one he'd like to have back.
3rd and goal from the 1, and we'll see if they try it again through the air after the incompletion. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Jackson will throw. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 30.
Oh! Hold on. He caught.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunks.
That's what we catching?
I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
All right.
They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Trying to get the edge on the toss. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the 1st down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
So we gonna bail him out like that.
Not something the OC spent the whole summer designing. I take the ball and I toss it to my fast guy, get him on the perimeter, block it up good. My wide receivers commit to blocking, and boom, make a big play.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and we'll get ready to
That's some bullshit, bro.
We've come to the end of the quarter and Maryland has the lead. And
He said what?
Quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the
He ain't
game in the
answer.
second.
Wait, what?
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here.
Nigga, we losing to the damn Saints?
They'll run it left.
My nigga. You won.
Touchdown, Texas State.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox.
What is Bryce Young doing?
He's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
The extra point here.
All they did was load the box on Rico and make Bryce throw.
They did tack on the extra point.
That's wild, bro.
Hey guys, got a final score in a big CUSA matchup for you. New Mexico State was anything but dominant today, but the Aggies are going to leave Memorial Stadium winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the L column. One game, I know, fellas, but it could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in CUSA.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like
Didn't the Bills lose to the Dolphins?
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go.
That's
This
wild.
drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
What you mean?
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Two teams ain't good enough?
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be.
So you're supposed to play people every week?
Everyone was right where they're supposed to be. Nowhere to run.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
It just sound like you just mad because niggas
Washington.
always got something to say about the Eagles. That's why you mad, bro.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
So the Panthers gonna get a grace period for losing, right?
Example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open.
Now, we
because
lost about
so many
31
guys
points to the
have
Bills.
So much speed that can do so much damage on the field.
Yes.
Find my matchup.
We beat the,
get it to him, let him
Packers.
do the rest.
Quarterback moving. They'll go with the quick touch pass.
Yeah.
And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
The Terrapins will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. If they're going to keep covering him,
They made it.
They're just going to keep going to him.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside to the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this.
Wide open spaces. And he'll take it and house it. Touchdown, Maryland! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback.
Hey, bro, Damari, bro. I'm done with Don Julio.
I just threw it really short.
Done. Done.
The kickoff unit is out.
Bro, I'm just done.
Boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
The Don is gone.
They'll pull in the squid kick inside the 15. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Damari, bro. We might actually win hella games next year.
Find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Finds the tight end. At the 35, he's loose. He steps out right.
We're gonna be a union. We're gonna be a union. We gonna. What's wrong with State, bro? Ain't nothing happened in State that week, though.
Progression, you get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
There's nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Making side adjustments here. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. That pass is all off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
The Bobcats will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. All the way back to the 15. He's got great speed. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got him.
That's a bang-bang play, 3-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
And the Terrapins can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Line getting set on 2nd down. Direct snap. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Back to throw, it's Washington. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week, he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's going to take off. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
The Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Webb. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed, and if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Back to throw, it's Washington. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Terrapins!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole 1st half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Power football with the run. Shakes off the defender. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. He might want another play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to throw it over the top of the deep. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. He'll put total leather and get this 2nd half started. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football back.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. To throw, it's Washington. Got it in the middle, it's Webb. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
The give out of the gun.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And the Terrapins have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. He uncorks one deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up.
In the last couple...
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got the quick pass. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Get it out on the screen. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Look at that earlier.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Jackson will throw. Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that first down.
I can play shallow on that and play down to the space.
The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll try to get the first through the air. And they're not on the same page there.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Jackson gonna throw it. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway and now they're in business.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. That's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
They'll go to the ground. Got a little space. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass, it's Washington. He's got the tight end. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Terrapins! This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. He's got a chance to take this one back. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll go with a direct snap. Jukes his way for more. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Anderson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Makes the grab. It's Sparks. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Might be calling a hot route. Jackson will throw. Spits it out to the back. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Looking for more room. He's at the 30.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on second down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense getting a hat-on hat to go get that first.
Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. The give to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air, it's Washington. The screen, and watch out. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never give it up.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Touchdown, Maryland! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep...
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the 2-point conversion. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10.
Right.
Jackson gonna throw it. Going over the top. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Hard running there. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
The Terrapins will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Calls his own number. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
In situations like this, offensively, when you've got the lead in the 4th quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Now on the move. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Jackson will throw. Fires to the big fella.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down. Or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
And the Bobcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback may change this route. Tight end now in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Anderson. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 1st down. And it's his 4th interception of the game.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
So now it's 2nd and long. And they take a knee on 4th down, having inflicted enough damage, and that ought to do it. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation.
These niggas prayed on my downfall.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a